This is Empowering Women Everywhere TV, and I am your host, Nan Gill. Empowering Women Everywhere is a television show designed just for you. It showcases successful women right in your backyard that inspire and teach the true power of women. This show propels women to appreciate those that contribute. Today our guest is Helene Abrams, and she is from Think Positive World. She's the co-founder, and Think Positive World gives tools and strategy to accelerate positive change in the world. Hi, Helene.
Hi.
Helene? I'm going to do that all the way through. Hi, Helene.
Hi, how are you, Nan?
Good, how are you?
Great.
So
Glad to be here.
Glad to have you. So what is your role in Think Positive World?
Well, I'm a co-founder, and we create different programs and products and strategies. And we do that, wait, let me back up. We do that through the arts, through education, and through multimedia.
Uh-huh. And what locations in the U.S. are you active in?
Well, we're active in Florida, in New York, in California, and we're in next year we're going to be doing a bus tour around the country. So we're going to be going to 15 cities in 12 states, and so we'll be active in even more cities then. So that's
what does your program entail?
Well, we have different programs. We have programs for the schools. We work a lot with self-esteem, and there's we stop the bullying in the schools.
So you have a Stop the Bullying program.
We have, and that's what it is. And I don't like to say stop the bullying. I like to say maybe promoting peace and harmony and kindness in the schools. So we create a positive climate is what we're doing, actually. And so we do that in the schools, and we've been very successful in the South Bronx, in one of the most challenging neighborhoods in the South Bronx. And there we found that this program was shifting the lives of all these children. We work in the entire school, and so we create a very positive climate. And we've gotten, in fact, I brought a piece that was done on us, which we can look at.
Okay.
Start school, the sense of themselves as a student. Do I like school? Yes. Do my teachers like me? Yes. Am I a good student? Yes, I am. Am I a person? Yes, I am. That's the number one thing, is having kids have a good sense of self-esteem at school, because when you have that in place, all the rest of the learning will come. It's like a fertile garden. The seeds can plant and they can grow.
To wake up in the morning and to be able to go to my class and have my principal tell us to stand up and sing the song.
And what the song means to me is you can achieve any of your goals and anything is possible.
Everyone is a person, so they can be themselves and feel free to not be shy to do what they want to do.
And make the world a better place.
Now, in the schools, what does your program entail?
Well, what we do is we have an I'm a Person Week program. Okay. And it starts out being a week long. That's that jump starts it, and then it extends for the entire year. Okay. And we have an activity toolkit. I'm sorry. We have an activity book in a toolkit for the teachers, for all the teachers, and all the students have different components in the kit. There are stickers that everybody in the school wears, which is really wonderful. Even the janitor wears one. And it says, I'm a person handled with care.
Okay.
And then there are different tools that they have. They have a rights and responsibilities card in there, and they have let's see, they have a CD that's in the toolkit. So what happens is every day the kids recite the rights and responsibilities of a person, and that really is very empowering. And we have other pieces that we give them, and the children are doing different activities that are in the activities book and different homework assignments. So what happens is they really are, there are different exercises that they do during the week, and we have assembly programs that empower the children, and there are role models that come. So we have a whole program that then gets carried out through the year with different pieces of it.
What's an example of one of the activities that you might
Okay,
have?
so one of the activities, which is really lovely when I love it, is where a child sits in the center of a circle and the students walk around the child and say positive comments to that child. So what happens are two things. First, some of those children never have heard a positive thing said to them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something very special. Then some of the children have never paid compliments to a child. So it works both ways. And then after the exercise, the youth in the center says, we ask, how did that feel to you?
Right.
So they get to express that. And what happens is there are, and we'd like every single child in the school to experience that exercise. That's I love that one. It's called the Circle of Kindness. Circle of Kindness. The students walk around a student who is seated in the center of a circle, and they say kind words to the student. And they're experiencing kindness.
So the program runs a semester, an entire semester?
Yeah. It does. It can be started any time, and what happens is we have the I'm a Person week that begins, and then that gives it a jump start. So everybody is very excited, and everybody is singing the song every day. They sing David, my partner, has a song. We have a song called I'm a Person, and that song you'll be able to play and hear what that sounds like. And it's very it's very empowering. The principal of the school that we work with says that it's a lifeline for these kids.
Yeah.
I'm a person.
That's great.
Yeah, we just sing it with the kids.
We sing it with the kids. They
so
like
we
it.
go along with it.
Why?
And it stops the bullying and stops a lot of things in school.
I can imagine. If you've never had a situation where someone said a kind word to you, and then all of a sudden everyone in the school is going around saying kind words to everyone.
And the other thing is the song, some of these kids that we work with are from shelters, or definitely from the projects. But it works on every level, socioeconomic level. It just so happens we had been very successful in Florida, and then when we came up to New York, we decided let's try and see what happens if we do it in this kind of a setting.
Right.
And because we were so successful, it was very exciting for us because this was probably one of the most challenging areas we could have worked with. And then we figured if it works in this setting, it'll work everywhere.
Okay. Now, if someone has a school, say, in Pennsylvania or in another state, what would they do to get involved in the program?
Well, they could get in touch with us. They either can go to our website, www.thinkpositiveworld.com, and they could send an email to pauselink@earthlink.net.
Okay.
So, they'll find out ways to connect with us. But what we are looking at right now is we have a special program that we're going to be doing. New York is a pilot for our program Think Positive America.
Okay.
So we are, whatever we do in New York, we're looking to see if we can replicate around the country. And one of the things that is happening is we have a new program which is a smaller piece of the puzzle that where they will be getting the rights and responsibilities of a person, and a song, the song lyrics on the other side of a
Right.
card, and also the song. So that's going to be a very exciting program for all of New York.
Uh-huh.
So that's even, everybody will be able to engage in that even without.
That's everyone in the school system in New York?
Yeah, but that's what we're looking to set up right now. And let me say, I do love them doing our whole program. That's very empowering and very positive. And even the small activity of reciting the rights and responsibilities is very good, because these children, when they say I have the right to be happy, so it says, my rights as a person, I have the right to be happy. I have the right to achieve my dreams. I have the right to feel safe. I have the right to learn and be creative. I have the right to be treated fairly. I have the right to be treated with dignity and respect. I have the right to love and be loved.
Amen.
And my responsibilities. It is my responsibility to be kind to others. It is my responsibility to show care and concern for myself, my family, my friends, my community, and the world. It is my responsibility to be trustworthy. That's a biggie. It is my responsibility to be reliable. It is my responsibility to be accountable. It is my responsibility to be accountable for my actions. It is my responsibility to be true to myself. So it's really, it's really important.
It's beautiful.
And the kids at the school that we've been working with for the last 4 years, I know in the last spring, they were saying this daily. Somebody would speak, go to the microphone and go over the loudspeaker. One of the kids in one of the classrooms, and everybody in all the classrooms would repeat and recite it in the classrooms. So that really that gets into their DNA.
Yeah.
And that's really what we want to see happen.
Well, this would be a good program for any school
Yeah.
to have across the U.S.
Absolutely. And what we're doing with our bus tour is that we're taking the best practices across the country, so that everybody can experience what works, or at least what we've seen.
So you can
works.
have like a happening in each city.
Yes, we're going to have a happening in each city that we go
Okay.
to. It's going to be very exciting, and I can come on another time when it gets a little closer, and we can talk about
Right.
what's going to be happening. But it's, this is for the schools, and we feel very strongly about education, because it's so important.
Now, if a parent wants to have this for their children, can they order a set from you directly?
Well, they can order. We also have a kit. Do we have one of those kits here? We have a kit that is very exciting. That's a self-esteem kit for
Okay.
families, and that ought to be in the hands of. Thank you very much. That ought to be in the hands of everybody, because this is what it looks like. See, and this.
And it's very inexpensive, correct? It's
Right,
not-
right. This is not very expensive. And this is should
Yeah.
I mention?
Yeah.
It's $29.95 for the kit. And of course, if you order a large amount of them, it's even less.
Right.
And what happens inside of the kit, which is really fun, is there's stickers, which are really wonderful, and there's my rights and responsibilities, which I
Okay.
just read to you, and this I love. This is a bookmark of positive affirmations
Okay, do you want to read
for
them?
children. Yeah, this is for children. This says, "Proud to be me," and it says, "I am special. I am valuable. I like me. I am strong. I am unique. I am trustworthy. I am caring.
Amen.
I am kind." We want that. "I am reliable. I am enthusiastic. I learn from my mistakes. I am courageous, and I am truthful. And that's for the child. And then this is for the parents, a parent's affirmation bookmark. And this says, proud that you're my child. And it says, I knew you had it in you. You are terrific. You are the best. You are great. You are reliable. You are unique. I support your dreams. You are loved. You are so special. You are valuable. You are appreciated. You are caring. You are talented. And you make a difference. So those
in our
are,
day and age where everyone's racing to do this and racing to do that, this is a very important
tool. It is,
tool
and this
for
they
all
have.
parents.
They have. These are some stickers that we give them, and then. Well, here is the rights and responsibilities that we read already, and then this is very special. This is tips for parents.
Okay.
And this says, be supportive parents. Watch what you say and how you say it. Listen to what your child is saying. Spend quality time with your child. Encourage them to express their imagination. Help them set reasonable goals. Teach them how to organize their things. Encourage them to love themselves. Let your kids express their feelings. Teach them to forgive. Notice your child's good qualities. Encourage them to discover for themselves. Be a positive role model. Do fun activities together. Be consistent with discipline. Give positive and accurate feedback. Be generous with your affection. Create a safe and nurturing environment. Let them know how much they are appreciated. Enhanced self-esteem maximizes potential.
True.
So this is tips. And then we also have CD of the music. I'm a person, 2 different versions, and also a karaoke, just instrumental that they can
Right.
sing with. And then we have this, which is great. I love this. This is a bumper sticker for a car, or it's for to put on a bulletin board in the
Right.
child's room.
Or you could put it up on the kitchen refrigerator.
Absolutely. In fact, tips. A number of people have said that they put the tips
Right.
for parents up on with a magnet on the
refrigerator. Yeah.
And they put everything up on the refrigerator, but it's it's just something really. People love it. In fact, sometimes I know a lawyer bought a lot of these from us to give to her clients because she does a lot with mediation.
Right.
And she felt that the children from the children of divorced parents are
Right.
really could use this. And one other thing, I mean, I'm showing you all these tools that we have. This is a book that I wrote. This is a book that I wrote and illustrated called "I'm a Person, So Smile." So that's something that is very sweet. That's
Now, all of these things can be bought on your website,
yeah,
correct?
they can
Yeah.
be, and also we have lots of other things too. That some of them aren't even up there yet.
Right.
And one of the other things that we're going to be doing, which is really exciting, is we're going to be having a membership, a very inexpensive $10 a month membership. For empowering everybody to help with their own personal transformation. So we'll have that up on the website soon too. So it's really we have lots of tools that can help people, and we do workshops. And I'm also a filmmaker, so we have a documentary about stopping bullying that's coming up soon.
Okay.
And we really feel that we can use the media to benefit everyone and to support everyone in maximizing their potential and empowerment. I mean, that's really how we see
What
everything.
age group do you target with your materials?
You know, that's a funny question. Like, for example, in the back of my book, we have somebody who is age 7,
Right.
who gave us a testimonial, and somebody who was age 85. And she said, this book is for anyone who wants to be uplifted. to think good, positive things and change the way most of us are looking at each other. And then somebody 12, and somebody who was from the a Chamber of Commerce said this book should be in every school in America. There should be a big push for educational administrators to review this book. And then there was a behavioral health educator who also gave positive feedback. So although it's targeted at a younger age, I mean, I think this kit should be in the hands of everybody who, when they begin school, pre-K, they can have it. However, it goes the kit really goes all the way up too. I mean,
I would imagine if you started off your day in school saying those affirmations about your rights and your responsibilities, it could change the whole tenure of what happens in the school.
That's what we believe. We've seen it happening.
You've seen it happen.
We've seen it in action. This isn't just a thought that we've had. I mean, we have seen children. In fact, we have videotaped some of the kids during the program, and one of the young men who was in 5th grade was going downstairs down to a 2nd grader and mentoring him. Wow. And he taught him the song, and he was empowering the young man. So what happened was somebody said to me, they said, why don't you ask him what he was doing a few years ago? So what happened was he was a bully.
Okay.
So he changed his life, and now he's mentoring and helping somebody younger not to be a bully. So he told me that, he said, well, when I taught him the song, he stopped bullying, and I'm teaching him that it's important not to bully. So it's fun. I mean, it's fun to see these kids change and realize that they really have some inner qualities that are being released constantly.
Right, to make it a better place.
Yeah.
To make everything a better place.
Yeah, and that's what we believe. That's what our program is all about. I mean, this is for education for children, but we've got programs for companies. We have a 30-day Think Positive challenge that can shift the way people are thinking. I mean, I basically was a healer, and I married healing in the arts. And so that's where I come to film and television, and as a performer or as a filmmaker. And what I see all the time, though, is I see that, we want to create a peaceful world.
Right.
That's who we are, enough with war and enough with anger and upset. So everything that we do is there to uplift humanity and shift from negativity to positivity.
Right. Now, you formed this corporation. It's a 501c3.
Yes, we also have a 501c3 called the Campaign for Positive Development. And so there are, if anybody wants to get involved or get a tax write-off for supporting any of these kinds of projects, particularly the ones in schools.
Right.
And some of the programs that we're doing around the country.
How did this idea for Think Positive World percolate?
Well, I think my partner, David Giller, who had this vision 38 years ago.
Okay.
After he had healed himself of some problems with his back, he had a vision of how to transform the planet.
One person at a time.
Yeah, really. And one of the things that he developed, which we use now, which is on our website, for everybody can go there, is called the 10 Daily Fundamentals to Greater Well-Being. And that's really the basis of a lot of the stuff that we do. I mean, it's dealing with nutrition, and it's dealing with meditation and positive environments, and there's 10 fundamentals, and it's on our website. And so anybody who goes there can download that and practice the 10 daily fundamentals, and that will shift everyone immediately too. I mean, that's something that what's fun is we know these things work. And in fact, we have a book that's coming out soon called Being Positive is Who I Am. And in there too, we are showing everybody that what they can do, and really inspiring people to find their purpose in life and live their purpose and do what it takes. I mean, that's the key. Come from your essence. Know who you are, and be willing to speak your authentic truth. Speak, because that's what we want. We want people to be being authentic when they're speaking, when they're being. That's what we connect with.
Right.
A performer on the stage is connecting with their heart.
Right.
When that's what the key is.
So, becoming aware of the fact that you're important just how you are.
Yes.
And that leads to being able to communicate truthfully
Exactly.
who you are and not being afraid to say who you are.
That's the word, fear. Fear stands in the way of people being authentic.
Right.
They're afraid they'll be judged. What is going to happen? So what's really important is to realize we can be fearless. We can trust and we can be fearless. I mean, when I do, I also facilitate improvisational acting workshops, and that's all about fear, all about, so about being present. If you're present in the moment, you're here and now, you're speaking your truth. But people who are fearful hide.
Right.
They
So
hide.
it actually would benefit anyone no matter what profession they're in.
Absolutely. It's something that is essential, and we have to be willing to go beyond, go beyond. In fact, I have something here that I could share with you. This is, the 10 fundamentals it has are right here, so I'll read them to you. The 10 fundamentals to greater well-being. So one is nutrition and eating habits. One is posture, and that's really important. Breathing techniques, different. The breath is the key to life,
Right.
And exercise, pacing ourselves through the day.
I need to do a little more of that.
Well, this is for you after I
Okay.
read it. Personal
All right.
care, organization and time management,
Right.
maximum comfort, positive environment and positive attitude.
Right.
Love, kindness, and empathy for others. So those are really the 10 daily fundamentals to greater well-being. And here, this is for you.
It's for me. Okay. I need to exercise one.
Be your own person means that don't follow others and be yourself. Be a leader. Treat them how you want them to treat you.
Good. And what did you say?
To be kind and don't follow other people.
And be Terrence.
Tolerance.
Don't litter. Don't bully, because you don't want nobody to bully you. Help people.
Care for your friends, your family, your community, and the earth.
When somebody's feeling sad, help them out. And so they can feel better.
Do anything that can make a difference.